Hello there, this is AMS2. We are at Barcelona in the Ligier GSP4, I think, the car one below the LMP3 class. I just wanted to do some racing. I've been not feeling so good the last couple of weeks, and I've built myself a new wheel and I wanted to use it. So what you see here is the Pokornyi GTE Pro version 3. So it's basically, it's a tribute to the GTE Porsche RSR wheel, I would say. And you can see I got kind of different knobs on there, still waiting for the right one. Those aluminium encoder knobs are really expensive. So if you buy them in the Pokornyi shop, they're like more than 10 bucks. If you buy them in China, they're still 4 to 8 bucks. So this adds up quite quickly. So yeah, I built myself a wheel. I've been doing some DIY stuff for the last couple of years and enjoyed myself. I wanted to have a nice wheel with a big screen. I was looking around what my options were, and I knew of Pokornyi wheels, but I never really looked at them. I always thought they were quite expensive for DIY. But if you look at a wheel with that features, you are in the price range of 40 to 1500 or above 1400 euros. You can pay way more if you want to. So I had a couple of weeks off and I decided to order some parts, order the DIY files and just start building it. It was quite a fun experience, I'd say. For the most part, if you get everything from the Pokornyi shop, it's like a Lego. I would say it's easier than Lego. Just have to connect some cables and put some screws in somewhere. The hardest part was get the threaded brass inserts in the 3D printed parts. But if you've done one, then you fuck it up, then you do the second one, then you know how to do it. It's not that hard. Yeah, I've ditched all the 3D printed parts for aluminum stuff. I found the GTE V2 backplate on AliExpress for reasonably cheap and ordered it. Big mistake. The difference between V2 and V3, there are a couple of them, but one of the big difference is the shifters have changed. So the mounting holes for the shifters are different. So what I had to do, I had the V3 carbon backplate. I taped it to the aluminium enclosure and started drilling holes. It was quite a mess because I don't like working with metal. I don't have the right tools for it, so my trusty little Makita, and I think I used 3 drills. 2 of them broke. The last one got me to the end. The plate in the back looks really messy, but when the shifters are on top, you don't see it. So I'm quite happy. The wheel looks much more expensive with the aluminum enclosure. So yeah, building the Pokornyi wheel was real fun. In between, I got kind of a bit frustrated because I had to wait for parts. Stuff like I didn't have all those encoders, and then the wheel was sitting here with no encoders. I stripped my other symmetric wheels down to have something on there to reuse it. So yeah, I'm still waiting for some parts. I will get another glass panel with the Porsche logo on it. We'll get some new dials and stuff. Yeah, this basically is an ongoing project. Also in the middle, I didn't like the funky shifter knob. It looked like a nipple sticking out. So for now, I have I think it's a GSX style knob there. I'm gonna replace it with the Manettino from the FGT wheel and put that in the middle. This will look a bit more like a steering wheel and not like a sim racing wheel with a little joystick in it. So yeah, fun experience. I think I paid something around a little bit under €1,000. I could have done it cheaper if I wouldn't have been impatient. Just waited for parts, waited until everything is there, checked that I had everything, and then put it back together. So I destroyed the Vokor display. I had one PCB which he says I destroyed. I don't think I did, because I just plugged it in and half the LEDs didn't work. So that was kind of annoying that I had to wait for another one. I already glued the Vokor display to the first PCB, which was broken. I thought, yeah, how hard can it be to remove it? Yeah, you can remove it, but I broke the display, so I had to order another Vokor and stuff like that. All part of the DIY fun. Yeah, but no, I'm really happy with it. The only parts where I'm a bit like, could be better, is the middle encoders right next to the grips are a little bit far back for my liking. I know why. It's because of the construction with the front plate and the enclosure and stuff. They could be maybe half centimeter more in the front, and the silicone grips. Yeah, I only drive them with gloves on because I don't like to feel with my bare hands. For the next Pokornyi wheel, I'm gonna do the grips myself. I've ordered me some, I don't know, 2 meters of Alcantara. My wife says she's going to help me get that on those grips. I have no idea how. I looked at a couple of YouTube tutorials. It looked like horrible work, but my wife says she can do it. So in the next couple of weeks, this wheel will get some Alcantara stuff. I also have a disassembled FGT lying around here. I found it on eBay. It was kind of a shitty buy. I basically removed everything from that wheel and bought everything new, and I'm waiting for the buttons to arrive somewhere around next week. Don't know when I will finish it. I might have to start working again, I think, next week. So there was my sim racing time. So yeah, this wheel had a nice start. A couple of friends who've been doing the 12 hours of Spa in last week, which was great fun. We only died once, and I think we came home in P12 out of 57 cars or 59. At one point we only had 3 wheels, but everyone else also had problems, so 12th place was quite a nice finish. So as I said in the beginning, this race is 20 minutes long. This video is not 20 minutes long, so I think you can guess how this all ends. I'm gonna leave you to it with some racing, and hope to see you next time. Bye.